Welcome back to the stream. I'm so glad to be back live. Okay, I think everything should be up and running. We're a little bit early, but I mean, I think that is better than being like sort of rushed, how we ended up being a couple of times with the Monster Hunter directs in the past. I think there's my washing machine in the background. I hope it's not making too much noise. But anyway, I need a couple seconds to catch up with my own brain and fully realize fully realize that we're back. Yeah, okay. The washing machine that I just mentioned. Gonna take care of that and be back in a second. Okay, here we go. I just needed to... Whoops. Camera on. Here we go. I just needed to stop that from annoyingly beeping in the background. So, Pokemon Presents, I basically barely discovered... not barely, just recently found out that this was going to happen mainly via YouTube. I can speak as usual via YouTube. Via YouTube, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not actually that hyped, or at least I wasn't up until a few minutes ago. I'm kinda the hype is getting to me right now. So but mainly, I'm more hyped for the fact that I'm getting back into streaming right now today, because this week I have the chance to do way more streaming in 1 week than I can usually do, and I plan to try and make most of it and try to experiment with a couple of things. I really don't know, but I think I'm gonna be actually streaming every evening of this week up, of course, the European evening, of course, until Sunday. Not so sure of what I'm gonna do in the other evenings, because I had some plans for that, but I've not fully sorted out all of that yet. I've even tried, but I tried last minute, so it obviously didn't work. I even tried putting together like a 1 week speed Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Advertised that on Twitter a bit. Of course, that was quite sad, and I wasn't I wasn't really expecting people to be. I wasn't really expecting to find players for that, since I basically asked 1 week earlier if there were any number of people that could play for 3 days in a row, or almost in a row. I didn't expect to find people, and I didn't. But I figured that since I had the idea at the last minute, and it was worth the try anyway. So, by the way, hi to whoever's getting in right now. I love that you guys are down to watch this with me. So the only thing I know, because I literally didn't read anything about this presence up until today, is that of course we're gonna talk about the Diamond and Pearl remakes, on which I have expressed my opinions a couple of times on this channel. I don't know if you're gonna talk about Pokemon Legends. I hope so. I really hope so, and I'm way more interested in that than in the remakes themselves. Especially because for the remakes, I don't have honestly. Hello, Demparo. Hello, Demparo. Nice to have you. So for the remakes, I am not that much interested. Unless in today's presence, or in a future one, if there's gonna be one, they show something unique, or peculiar enough to to make me interested in it because it's not. They say it's aiming to be a faithful rendition of the original Diamond and Pearl, and honestly, I personally have no interest in playing just a chibi 3D recreation of the original game. And if it's not like if there isn't something new and if there isn't something new and interesting and unique about this remake in particular that makes me at least want to consider it, I'm just thinking to. I mean, I already played the original, and while I do like Sinnoh a lot as a region and the Fort a lot as a generation, as a game as a whole, Diamond and Pearl are not exactly my favorite Pokemon games. So I need a strong reason to want to get into like a faithful remake of Diamond and Pearl, whatever that means, with just a graphical upgrade. So there's that. I'm gonna see if this presents is going to change my mind on that front. I'm way more interested in Pokemon Legends because the concept is way more interested. I don't really buy into the some of the hype that I've seen. Like, of course, people every time something is remotely open world, and especially if it's cell shaded, people immediately jump out and make a random Breath of the Wild comparison where they don't really belong. That's to be expected. I'm honestly curious of why are they calling it an action RPG, because the first time it was announced, we saw the sneaking in the wild gameplay, and we saw like a few battle screenshots that have the battle, standard battle menu with the standard moves and even the PowerPoint counter. So it seems unless that was some kind of a fake out, it seems we're maintaining the usual battle system. So I really don't know. Hello, Scorn13, by the way. Nice to have you. I really don't know why are they calling it action RPG unless there is some more. I guess there might be some more overworld real-time mechanic to that they still haven't shown us. Because if it's just the fact that it's open world and that you kind of sneak and throw Pokeballs in real time, and maybe perhaps use the Pokemon to do stuff in the overworld, I mean, is that enough to call it an action RPG? It's not. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying I don't like it, because it's too early to make that kind of judgments. And in fact, I'm very intrigued by the concept. But the fact that that people have been calling it an action RPG, and if I'm not mistaken, it is called as such on its website as well. We're gonna check on that later, maybe. That kind of perplexes me, because I mean, if it's not if the combat is not action oriented in some way, even if there's a lot of overworld real-time action in other aspects, can you actually call something an action RPG if there is no action in the combat itself, and the combat is just regular turn-based? I'm really not sure of that. Okay, so I'm having speaking is coming out a little harder than I expected. It's like I don't know if I sound drowsy or whatever, but I do feel a little more under the weather than I would have, which is not ideal for a week in which the original plan was to dedicate every evening to streaming. 6 minutes to the direct, by the way. I think I'm gonna rest my voice and talk a little less during the actual presentation, but they also said, okay, the other thing I know about this presents is that they said it was gonna be, or at least I read news articles that said that this was supposedly gonna be the longest Pokemon Direct or Presents or whatever they call them to date. We're gonna see what that means exactly. We're gonna see for what kind of length we're going for. Let me check Twitter a second. Okay, Scorn retweeted my tweet saying that we're live here and ready to commentate. I don't know, Scorn, if you're listening right now, I wanted to ask you how much are you interested in either of the two games right now, and in fact, I'm not sure that I know how much of a Pokemon fan you are in the I mean, in general. I'm curious about that, especially because and I'm saying this to whoever else might be watching, Scorna is the guy with which I'm gonna do tonight's stream, which is gonna be a playtest of my first attempt at actually making a tabletop RPG myself from the ground up, and we'll talk about that later. Personally, I'm very interested in both. I've been playing since Red and Blue and used to be a competitive player. Okay, I never was an actual competitive player. I mean, in any meaningful sense of the word. Of course, I did my. I'm interested in battling. I even did my fair share of. I mean, fair for me, fair share of showdown battles. I've been playing since third generation, but Pokemon Red or Blue on a classmate's Game Boy Color is the first video game I played, probably, or the first video game I remember playing. And besides Super Mario Advance 2, which was gifted to me with my Game Boy Advance, aka my first console, the first game that I actually got and that I actually asked for, so in a way that the first game I wanted to play, and the reason I even wanted a Game Boy Advance was Pokemon Ruby, so like third generation has that special place in my heart for both Pokemon and Monster Hunter, by the way, and in both cases it is in a way it is the C generation, and the generation which at least one of the games had a sea creature on the box art. So, and I also grown up by the sea and making and having holidays in and having holidays by both the sea and mountains. But I mean, I'm very close to the idea of living on the seaside is very important. It's very ingrained in how I grew up, and so I think it's neat that everything is tied up that way by this common trend of third generation and a lot of water and a lot of sea and of course monsters. So yeah, there's that for me. And as I was saying before, okay, it's 2 minutes and it's starting. As I was saying before, though, fourth generation, not exactly my favorite game. It's probably the if I had to rank the Pokemon generations by their Pokédex, how much I like the design of the region and how much I like the actual game. Fourth generation would be probably the generation with the widest spread between Pokédex and region on one side, and game and how much I like the game on the other. So yeah, there's that. But I'm still into. So I'm for all those reasons and what I've said before, I'm way more interested in Legends than in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but we'll see how that goes. The one thing I'm very happy is that in the first trailer, right away, they showed the Underground. So yeah, I would be happy to be back playing that with more people because I actually never had a chance to play the Underground in multiplayer before. Does my voice seem a little sick, by the way? Because I might have caught a slight bit of a cold. Okay, I'm hoping this goes more Heart Gold Soul Silver style, where it's more of a remake of Platinum than, say, the base games, says Scorn. Yeah, I hope that too, but the fact that ILCA and Nintendo or Game Freak to a degree insisted on it being a faithful remake of Diamond and Pearl is kind of worrying to me on that side. I probably think the most we can expect. No, it's not even. Oh, it's starting. It's maybe a middle ground between what they did with Arc Gold and Soul Silver and what they did with what's the name? What they did with the Hoenn remakes, in which we have do I have volume here? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, this is very high. This is very high. So I think we can expect sort of like a Delta episode style thing at the end in whatever post game this game is gonna have, and the modern Pokemon tradition on that is not exactly stellar. So we're gonna see, but yeah, I hope too they're gonna pull a Heart Gold Soul Silver, but I am kind of skeptical on that. We'll see. I mean, yeah, but after the 3rd gen remake, people weren't happy with that. I mean, Delta episode was sad for me to say the only thing I liked about 3rd gen remake. Okay, we'll talk more about that with you later. If you want, we'll talk about that even in person on the other stream tonight. But I definitely get what you're saying. I have sort of a love and hate relationship with the Delta episode, and if you're curious about that, I'll explain more on that later. 30 more seconds to go, but yeah, I was glad that the Delta episode was in there, and you're saying that people weren't happy with how that part of Auras was handled, but I mean, honestly, the fact that people weren't happy with something seems to not have stopped or even bothered Game Freak a lot in any ways in the recent years, and that is both a blessing and a curse to me. So, okay, here we go. Let's see.
Hello everyone. I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokémon Company.
I think I can raise the volume a bit.
I'm happy to share with you our latest updates
on a number of games, so maybe they're talking Unite or Snap as well. Yeah, by the way, I have absolutely no opinion on Unite yet, and I probably could do a stream trying it out. I don't know. There's gonna be a mobile version. I just care very little about that, but that's nice to know. Scorn, big agree on what? It's fine, big agree is fine, honestly. On what, Scorn, on what? I'm curious about that. Also, I'm gonna say that Pikachu costume, I don't care about the rest, that Pikachu costume looks neat, and the fact that Pokemon Unite seems to be going heavier on costumes in general is one thing I like about the aesthetics of the... I mean, it's one thing I like, despite me having mostly zero opinions on the game at the moment. Yeah, Game Freak not listening to fans, lol. Yes, exactly. It's a new... Oh, Mamoswine? Oh, they're putting in Mamoswine. I'm gonna mostly... Unless you guys are interested, I'm mostly gonna talk over Unite, because yeah. As of now, I don't really care a whole lot. Oh, Sylveon. I have a problem with Sylveon, and maybe if you're interested, I can elaborate on that later. But I don't know, I do think I already spoken about that in the past, but it's basically the fact that when Fairy type was introduced, Sylveon was the poster boy of it, and it was shown humiliating my favorite Pokemon, which is Hydreigon. And also, okay, Cafe Mix, I'm not really interested in this as well. And also, so basically Sylveon and also its design, it's like bottom three of the, probably just bottom of the evolutions anyway for me. So just Sylveon, Sylveon rubs me the wrong way. It's not a bad Pokemon. It's not ugly. I don't, but it just rubs me the wrong way. There's no way. There's no way I'm getting over that. That's sad to see, but that's it. So, okay, this art style is cute as well, but the whole concept of this game is like completely not for me. I'm not for puzzle games. The art style is very cute though. That's art style is adorable. Masters EX or Masters X, as Game Freak famously said. This one is I'm gonna admit I had my period of almost guilty pleasure with this game, and I'm probably gonna be getting back to it. That and outfit though, and the fact that Leon even has Dynamax Eternatus apparently. So in this game I might find Dynamax fun to use. So maybe, just maybe, since I have to commute anyway, I'm gonna get back into Masters a bit. Because I'm not gonna lie, I like some of these games. I like the way the trainers are paired up with the Pokemons. Honestly, I'm not ashamed to admit that I like that I do like the fan service in it as well. I enjoy that as well. And some of the costumes are the most stylish stuff I've ever seen. A new story arc begins in mid-September. Okay. Oh, the Rainbow Rocket they're gonna do. The Rainbow Rocket, and they're gonna go heavy on villains. Okay. Oh, a darker turn. I wonder what that is. Honestly, it's been so much since I played it, because there's been I've been playing the story of Masters, and I would have wanted to comment on a number of things because it is kind of hilarious, but I didn't get to that. If I knew how to stream stuff from my phone, maybe. It's a very big maybe. And we're going with Go. Of course, we're getting out all of the spin-offs out of the way. So yeah, we're going to oh, it hadn't happened yet. I didn't know. Phalanx is cute. Okay, so by the way, despite my maybe I'll get to talk about my opinions on Sword and Shield, which I haven't yet played, by the way. But I gotta say that despite whatever I might end up liking or not liking of the game, and of course the controversies that there have been before the game got out, I do think that the 8th generation is a great generation design-wise, and I do have found a good deal of new favorites in the Galar Pokédex. But here we go, the thing we're all here for. Okay. Oh, so people can actually get off the ground. Turtwig knows so much. Oh, poor Turtwig. What the? How the hell did they get so strong together? Okay, that was pointless but cute. I somehow hope that's gonna be in the game. Oh wow, fateful recreation indeed. They went fateful. Yup, they went fateful. I mean, it does look... Yeah, it obviously does look better than the first trailer. It also looks... but I still don't really like this style because it's too... I mean, if you take chibi pixel art and like literally translate to 3D, it's gonna end up looking plasticky. And yeah, that does look... Oh, wait! I completely skipped Pokemon following you. Okay, that's good. That is a Heart Gold and Soul Silver moment. Also, was she riding on the Staraptor? Okay. Okay, it does look plasticky, it does look like you're... Okay. it does look like you're playing with Pokemon toys, like souped up Pokemon Rumble instead of... Oh, with the capsule. We got the capsules. That's good. What is the... okay. I'm not sure... Yes! That's cool. We can customize the avatar in a remake. That's a first. Oh, I do want to see rhythm aspect to the... Okay, so they're bringing back the Diamond and Pearl sort of contest. Yeah, Union Room does some classic shit. I'm not sure what do I think of that. Yeah, back to the underground. We knew that. This is probably the thing I was oh, this looks good. Wait a second. Those were Pokemon going around. Wait, those are Pokemon in the overworld. Wait, those are Pokemon in the overworld? Woo! Wait. Did you just pull a fast one on us? Did you just... Oh, this team. Listen to the music. That was good. That was good. Okay, we're starting off... maybe I was a bit too negative at the beginning? I don't know. Holding my horses. Oh wow, that background is... That background is a lot. Hello, Cynthia. Oh, this sounds dope. Yeah, time and space are things. Wow, marvel in that. Wait, is this Platinum talking? Because that sounds like Platinum E. Also, those textures. That's the famous Harry Palkia. With its zebra-like call. Those are the famous uncannily detailed textures of the boss legendary. Oh, I see we got someone else joining the party. Hello. Okay. This was interesting. We're definitely getting on more on the right track. Yep. Okay. That's good. It's all good. And let's review them. Tell us. Yeah, you see, I still generally like this look more than the plasticized version of it. That said, yeah, because I mean, everyone brings up Link's Awakening, but to me it's a comparison that doesn't really work. What works in one game is not necessarily okay for another, for a lot of reasons. So that UI is clean, is crisp. Yeah, it definitely looks like the Pokemon toys you had. I still don't understand why it looks more like DS graphics than Switch. It's because they wanted, yeah, they were harping on the Fateful thing. There's also a sort of legitimate reason for that we can. I mean, they basically would have had to completely redesign Sinnoh from the ground up if they wanted to do a full 8th gen style game for it. Following Pokemon that does out the ground and redeeming qualities. Yeah. I mean, the graphics it's not even bad. It's definitely not bad. It's just that it's Diamond and Pearl. It's the original Diamond and Pearl, but it's 3D, and it looks like your Pokemon toys came to life, which is nice in a game like Link's Awakening that has that kind of story of blend on fantasy and reality. It is a dream world after all. In Pokemon, I don't think it's exactly helpful for immersion, at least to me. That's a personal, it's a me thing. That said, the underground, and I said I do really like that Pokemon contests are really going to be that's new. So you can find wild Pokemon in the underground, and they're influenced by the statues you put in the secret base. That's cool. That's definitely cool. Okay. Oh, Houndoom. Most happy weirdly for ball capsules being back. Yeah. Contest being looking probably better than ever at full glamour. Ball capsule customization. That's good. Pokemon following you underground and Pokemon in the overworld apparently. So yeah, happy about all of that. Still not sure that oh, and yeah, avatar customization, I love this one. Still not sure this is going to turn that into a short purchase for me. It's really not at this point, but yeah, okay, that's interesting. Let us move. Okay, yeah, that's the. What was that bar though? What is that bar on the left of the screen? Looks like the custom is more outfits than individual pieces. Yeah, but I'm still okay with that, especially because I didn't expect the custom in a remake anyway. Because I didn't think they would they wanted to mess or alter the established character look, the established look of the characters in a remake. So I'm happy about that. I'm fine with it being like full outfits. So did I see her riding the Staraptor before, or it was just following and I imagined the thing? Because I'm not sure. Correct me if you. Oh, that waterfall animation with Lantern. What was going on during that scene? Is that a cutscene? Is that like the first time you? What was that? Yeah. Okay. Probably just I thought I've seen it. I'm curious what happened with the. Why did we see that detailed of an animation of Lantern using waterfall though? Also, let me know if there is some problem with the audio volume and my voice. Let me know if you think they're decently balanced between each other. Because I feel like they might be slightly conflicting. Okay. Now everybody, this what was I was here for. Let's see what this turns out to be like. Oh, one more starter cutscene. I might be going to pick Cyndaquil. The special which is the old DS they did it for the original. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's cool. Okay, this was less cute though. Tale of a long time ago where the lives of humans and Pokemon were still separate, but you had Pokeballs already? That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird considering, canon in Pokemon is inconsistent. It's always inconsistent, so yeah. Not gonna comment anymore on that. Well, the scaling looks weird. Okay. Still a bit rough, but cool. Whoa! What is that Stantler? What is that Stantler? Is this regional forms? Have you seen that Stantler? Oh, whoa. Okay, that was suspiciously galactic-like. Okay, graphics are still rough on this one. But okay, that Shimshore is going to set everything on fire. Yeah, okay, it's not like this stealth is the most exciting thing in the world, but nice. I want to see more of those. What the hell is that Pokemon? What the hell's up with that Growlithe's hair? It doesn't even look like... it looks more calm than usual. It looks more calm than usual. It looks like he lives more among people. What the hell's happening? Old school regionals. Every Pokemon has a beard. Now, oh, look at that Braviary! Oh, we're flying on a weird... Oh no, what the hell was that Pokemon? What's happening right now? Also, we're writing stuff. Also, what the... This Tantler is weirdly square. Yeah, that's a masculine. I forgot the name. And what the hell? It was huge, and it looked completely different. It wasn't just details. It was the title of this game. Okay, Pokemon are getting Rage Raid, full Monster Hunter. Okay, do see the action part. They're attacking the trainer. They are attacking the trainer. And they are Rage Raid. Yeah, the ancestors to modern Pokemon, but like... what are the... Whoa! What's happening? Okay, they pulled a fast one on us. Okay, Steel looks like a bit jagged and moves a bit jagged. But concept, guys. This is the most interesting Pokemon concept ever. This Basculin is weird as... Whoa, that Drapion is huge. What the hell? Well, look. Okay, so those are individual Pokemon that look weird. Of course, there had to be an Yggdrasil style thing. What was that? Okay, this is a roller coaster of emotion. Oh, hand-drawn cutscenes? Okay, no, it's not hand-drawn, but it looks like it. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Very nice box art. January 28th. And you can pre-order already. Okay, that's interesting.
That was the latest trailer for Pokemon Legends.
Every Pokemon has a beard now, says Damparo. Scorn, this must be like ancestor to modern Pokemon. We'll comment on that later. That's way sooner than I thought. Yeah, it is. Let's see how much they can improve the looks of it and smoothness of it. Yeah, like all Growlite are have that weird comb. Oh! Yep. Old Sinnoh. This is weird. This is weird. And that looks a lot like that mountain. Okay. The ancestors of Monopo. That was a Galar Weezing, by the way. So that's weird in a lot of ways, because some things have been forgotten with time and some things have changed. You saw berries in the tree, that was cool. Jubilife. So Jubilife is the first... it's like the Galaxy Expedition team. So Team Galactics has existed for like... you're part of Team Galactics! And you're part of the Survey Corps! Oh my god! And like you live in a town surrounded by walls. What is this? It's Attack on Arceus. You're in the Survey Corps. Silene, of course. Of course. Oh my gosh. Look at how she looks. Look at what they pulled. Commander Kamado as intangible Kamado? Look at what they're making us do! Did anyone connect the dots before this with the thing you had on your on your sleeve? That we're part of old school Team Galactics? What like very Japan, the Galarian Weezing says senses was when England started interacting with Japan. That makes sense, yes. Yes, that does make sense. Even though, okay, yeah, that does make sense. Though that seems like a very short time for Pokemon to evolve in completely new forms, but I mean, Pokemon do transform way faster than other creatures. I mean, the creatures of our world, so that's cool. Okay, base camp, survey assignments. And you gotta discover how Pokemon works, Pokemon's work, basically. Okay, that's cool.
them and aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball to
Apparently, 100 years ago, you didn't need to weaken them first.
You'll find that not all species of Pokemon react the same way when they
That's
spawn.
interesting. I mean, they might have they might have developed a like resistance to Pokeball
Aggressive Pokemon, on the
over
other
the
hand,
years.
may need to be
Okay, some need to be weakened. Okay.
tricks to catching them all.
Different ways to catch different Pokemon is a thing that I have wanted for like years.
Your own Pokemon near a wild Pokemon and a battle will begin.
Okay, so that's how it works.
Pokemon may get to act multiple times in a row, depending on its speed stat and the moves that
Oh!
You can also
Oh, I do like that.
different styles, strong style and agile style.
Might have to do with how stealthy you approach as well. Yes.
But the Pokemon's action speed will be lowered.
Oh, I love that you can do this.
Decrease the move's power.
That you can choose to act fast or act strong.
You'll find the strong style will come in handy when you see a chance to end a battle with one powerful move.
I do like this. Kind of perplexed but on how it looks, but I like that you're battling the Pokemon on the actual spot of the map where you started the encounter. Similar to how the Cyber Sleuth Digimon games works in battle, kinda. Oh, that's interesting.
Results of your survey work to the professor, information will be added to the Pokedex.
That
You can advance your research
Pokedex
and fill in
looks
more
cool.
information by doing
That's
things
a
like
note,
catching
of
Pokemon,
course.
seeing them use certain moves multiple times, and more.
Seeing them use certain
Lots
moves.
of different Pokemon.
Okay, so the Pokedex is most extensive. Oh, look at how crowded this is.
Now,
Pokemon of the Suhi region, yeah.
Pokemon living in
Exactly.
natural environments that are spread out across
Because
the
we're seeing some weird stuff.
antlers is known as Weirdeer.
Oh! Okay, so just another... Oh! Specific evolution. Yeah, exactly.
It has strong ties with the local
So regional evolution.
treated with great care.
It's like, is there one of it?
Ancient times.
Weird deer.
Made with the fur shed from its beard, tail, and legs are highly prized as warm winter clothing.
Okay, so you sort of do live in harmony with some... Basculegion!
Swim with Basculin that live in the Hisui region can evolve into this Pokemon if they become possessed by the restless souls of other Basculin in their school that have perished during their
Oh my gosh!
Pokemon gains power from the souls possessed
This is metal!
on and on without tiring. There are also
Legion! Legion as in Legion the Demon! What the hell?
into the Hisui region.
That's a completely
With its clear
Hisuian Breviary.
Hisui
Which, why is it possessed apparently?
It comes to Hisui in the winter and can imbue its screeches with psychic power to generate
Oh, it's psychic. So that's what it does.
which works with a partner. Is
Okay, so...
form
Okay, Arcanine is my favorite fire-type Pokemon.
protect its territory.
How it's gonna look?
All its soft fur
How is an Arcanine, Hisuian Arcanine going to look?
on its head is made
Because I do think, I mean, I like this one less
uses it only when it'll have the greatest
than regular Growlite, but how's that gonna look?
Arceus holds the key to this story. But what connection does it have to your
Of course, huge trees. Probably like a food dog, I'm guessing.
finding out on the day when you can finally meet
I mean, the fact that we're part of Team Galactic is mind-blowing.
for yourself.
Basculegion is the most insane and metal and randomly demonic thing. Like a salmon that gets possessed by the other dead salmons going upstream and becomes a fucking demon dragon. Okay, okay.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl will become
This
available
is weird
on
and weird.
Nintendo eShop after this.
Also, I wonder if the trainer can get KO'd if it gets attacked a lot in the overworld. I guess it can.
Pokemon Home. The cloud service
Huh.
for Nintendo Switch and compatible mobile
That's interesting, but if I mean, if all of these games have a limited Pokédex, yeah, it's gonna be weird. Spiritomb is also based on the I Am Legion, so I wonder if they are related in some way. Wasn't Spiritomb also based on
fun participating in even more
a specific yokai or other Japanese demon? Specifically one linked to the number 108 or some legend about 108 spirits possessing either banished or imprisoned in a single stone or possessing someone. Is that so? Wonder if they are related in some way. I mean, Jibakure. Okay, thanks. It's dope to have you on this stream, Scorn. Yeah. So I sort of fumbled together an explanation that was actually sort of correct. Okay. So this is over. And maybe we can rewatch together some parts because this was interesting. This was interesting and this was weird. Okay, that is a screen cap that I like. We can be we can be on this for a bit. Okay, lots of stuff. You have muted meaning you have muted the stream? Or what? Not sure if I get okay, maybe it means you have muted the stream because I mean it seems like all of my mics are up and working. Okay, so this is interesting. In a lot of way. In a second, I'm gonna go see the Pokemon Legends website to see what updates they have added there. It still looks rough for a Switch game, and I do hope they manage to get it a bit more, a bit smoother, a bit more refined for when it actually comes out. But the concept is very interesting. They didn't say much on what this possession is all about, and I'm interested in discovering that. It's like, especially the fact that that looks like legitimate laser, and this looks like the Turbo X-Ray from the trading card game. Bonk. Yeah, that definitely was a lowered power move. It barely did anything to that Gyarados. That seems suspiciously like a master. Okay, no, it's a great ball. It's a great ball, but it's a bit more purplish. So is there some form of Pokemon camp as well, or were those wild Pokemon with which you were interacting peacefully? Berry on the trees, as Korn said. This looks like the most unsafe way to fly, like, ever in the history of mankind. Basque Legion and Weird Deer all look cool. That Garchomp was about to end that guy. That's a part that I need to... Oh, okay. The way the attacks interact and the fact that Pokemons actually have unique attack animation that are better integrated with the effects that come out of them. That's all cool. That's all very cool. I want to... a specific thing I want to hear once more. Also, this map is... there are giants, apparently. This map is cool. So you basically have, yeah, one settlement. This is the Regigigas temple. One settlement. Yeah, I'm not even gonna mention the lore about this because I mean inconsistencies be inconsistent, and also like every type of Pokemon media is it's on its own. Actually, a giant Regigigas. This might explain some stuff on him. yeah, it could. Also, I'm not gonna stop making Attack on Titan memes because like we got Generation 8 with the whole Dynamax thing and Pokemon becoming giant and the whole plot revolving around that, and then we get a remake of Gen 4 and then we get a Gen 4 remake in which we're part of the Survey Corps. So yeah, I'm not stopping with the Attack on Titan memes. Nobody's stopping me doing that. Still surprised it's only coming out in January. I'm too. I'm surprised as well. I'm surprised as well, and I hope they have the time to, because honestly, the only thing, and I know I look like one of these echoes the complaint and the controversies on Sword and Shield. It's the I don't know if also it's the compression that they used in this particular video, because this is a very interesting concept, but this looks and moves like, I don't know, definitely not a Switch game. Definitely not a Switch game. Perhaps a Wii game? I don't know. And I hope that gets at least a little bit better between here and launch. And if not, I hope that they just start to show us trailer that look better, because I don't think the problem here was the resolution of my screen. That said, the concept is definitely super interesting, and I am super curious to see the new evolutions and regional forms. It's interesting to think about the fact that regional forms and specific evolution can disappear with time, because I don't think we're gonna find Basculegion and Weirdeer in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, most likely, unless they pulled another fast one on us and like hide them in the post game or whatever. And I mean, definitely we hadn't seen them before, so yeah, Pokemon forms can appear and disappear in relatively short amounts of time, probably. And it's interesting to think that like Sinnoh pushed out all of the Basculin and basically led to the extinction of the super demonic Basculin evolution. I did say it was gonna have some integration, so makes me wonder. Oh, let's see if I can find that point. It was near the end. But before that's something here I want to hear again. Let's hear. So basically, these forms, it's like all of the word galaxy sort of jumbled together into a logo, which includes the T of team.
The Security Corps and the Survey Corps, which researches
Survey
Pokemon.
Corps. I can't help but laugh. I'm gonna screen these. I'm gonna screen cap this because it's just hilarious. It's just hilarious.
The Survey Corps, which researches Pokemon.
You fellow members of the Galaxy team. Also the fact that we got an ancestor of Cyrus and that we're working for them. Okay, what kind of plant is a Laventon?
He entrusts one of these Pokemon to you.
What kind of plant is a Laventon, by the way?
Leader of the Survey Corps, though she may seem to...
So basically, you're the leader of the Survey Corps, and you have. So apparently, the leaders of the Survey Corps either have all the eyebrows in the world, or they have none. That's interesting.
To treat you harshly.
That's interesting.
Your biggest supporter, and
Oh
she
wow.
watches over your progress with
Why do you spoil that to us?
Commander Kamado oversees the entire
And the fact that this guy is called Kamado, just like they're going all in on the anime memes.
trust of his team members. When the
What
commander
happened to
recommends
Team Galactic
Pokemon
to
research,
turn
allows
them
you to join the team
from these to what they are today? Survey outings. Yes, the 55th expedition outside of the walls.
Your survey duties hold the key to unlocking the true
Okay, so you have to
purpose of
discover
adventure.
thing. That is
In the course
what
of your work, you'll visit various locations within the
I
region.
wanted to hear back because I lost
Outside the
a
village will
bit
be
of it.
by preparing at a base camp. At these camps, you'll be able to prepare for your survey work by buying items or crafting new
Oh, you're
items.
crafting! I completely skipped over the fact there's a crafting system in this game.
You'll find that you'll be vulnerable
Okay.
to attacks from wild Pokemon. Take too much damage from
Okay,
your
yes,
attacks,
yes,
you'll
they
find
responded to my doubt. You can be knocked
and you're
back,
to
knocked
your
out.
survey work. When your Pokemon are hurt, you can return to a base camp to rest
Okay.
and recover. you
Okay.
completed a survey assignment, return to the village and report the results to whoever requested the job.
Okay, that's good. Basically, they know nothing about Pokemon in this day and age and place. Let's check what you said at the end about the integration.
Pre-orders for Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond,
Okay.
and Pokemon Shining Pearl will become available on Nintendo eShop after this broadcast.
So is this the end
We'd also like to
or?
announce that support for these titles is
Yeah, they said that it was gonna be support of either with Pokemon Home, and I'm curious to see how that works. Basically, also because it means that our Pokemon are gonna be time traveling back.
upcoming announcements.
They're gonna be time traveling to and from the past if they pass for if they go through Legends.
So many of you continue to enjoy. These will take place as before in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
Okay.
We hope you all have fun as we can share with you. Hope you're looking forward to all the
Okay. So what was the point you were mentioning?
Finally meet the people and Pokemon of the Hisui region for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all set at... Oh, okay, I was set with lower quality myself. Okay, still doesn't help a whole lot.
Those were our
So,
latest updates
and this new
Pokemon
entry.
Pre-orders for
Yeah, I don't know. Can you help me find the part that you mentioned, because I'm not... Okay, this is a good stuff. From what we know, it was Cyrus himself. He got a strange desire to become a god. Yeah, so, but what the hell? Anyway, Team Galactic had a lot of technology and bombs. So, like, unless what was Team Galactic doing between these and Cyrus? Because if Cyrus single-handedly turned the whole organization, instead of just founding it, he turned a pre-existing organization into a cult of personality with weapons as well. I'm curious about how that went, because the fact that Team Galactic existed apparently for decades. I mean, unless it was like handed down like some sort of a family business, might just have been a resurgence of his family. So yeah, I was saying something along those lines. The Bulls were Africans. That's dope. Yeah, that's dope. That's definitely dope. I mean, doing a stream like this with you is like being a sniper with a spotter. It's very fun, very amazing. At every, I mean, we catch things. I like this back and forth. I like this back and forth, and I like your contribution. That's dope. So I can't find the point you mentioned before. You know your Pokemon knowledge well. Yes, yes. I'm probably a little rusty right now because in the past months I haven't been much into Pokemon in general. But yeah, trust me, I generally know what I'm talking about too. We're talking Sinnoh now, so probably one of my, if not blind, not one of my best spots. But yeah, you definitely do. Okay, so I can't find the point you referenced earlier about it did say it was gonna have some integration. If you remember where that was supposed to be, I might try and find it once more. And yeah, besides that, we can talk like another 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'm going because I gotta prepare our tonight's stream. Oh, I said, the integrations with home. Home integration. Home. I thought it was a misspelling of some. Okay, no. So yeah, that I caught as well, and yeah, I don't know if home integration means means a lot on that front, because I mean, home moves Pokemon between games that have different Pokédexes and different rosters, and basically since Pokemon got on Switch. The new normal has been that the roster is limited and selected game by game. So the fact that there is cross compatibility with home doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. But I'm curious nonetheless because I mean, in one game they bring us to modern Sinnoh, and in another game that comes out soon after, they say, by the way, Ancient Sinnoh also had very dope Pokemon that are kind of they're around. They're not around anymore. More too, I wonder if in whatever is the next game, if these Arceus Pokemon will be transferable in the future. To that, uh, my hunch is that some of them might be, and some of them might not, and it really depends. Um, Probably I lean towards. I lean more towards not very much, but I don't feel like I can definitely exclude that. I mean, for them to exist, if all of the next games are set in the modern times, we gotta solve the matter of whether those forms still exist anymore, and we're gonna see what the anime does with that as well, because that's definitely gonna be an interesting question. Also, gonna just say, by the look of the new system, it's gonna have a very limited, if none at all, competitive battling. Huh. Yeah, that's maybe especially because they didn't show anything about any sort of multiplayer. Even though if that's the case, it's kind of weird. I didn't see any co-op either. But if that's the case, it's kind of weird that we have like this specific cover image because if I remember correctly, this is the first Pokemon game that specifically has two trainer characters on the cover, and they're like center of the cover, as in they're exploring together, and it would also be like the first sort of main series Pokemon game that has not la, 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 the first sort of main big Pokemon game that has no multiplayer, but it's also the first one that has that sort of clearly into it on the very cover of the game. That would be weird, but we'll wait and see. Also sounded like at the end they know that competitive will still be done through Sword and Shield. That didn't particularly surprise me because of course that only means the officially ranked competitive that is directly supported by Nintendo. So honestly, I didn't expect anything different. I don't know if when Let's Go was around, Nintendo shifted its supported official competitive to Let's Go from the Alola games. I don't think they did, but correct me if I'm wrong on that. So that does not surprise me. Yeah, it was still Sun and Moon then. Yeah, exactly. So that does not surprise me, and I didn't think they would have shifted the official competitive, and I don't think that has any bearing or whether or not competitive play is possible in either game. I mean, of course, it's gonna be possible on Diamond and Pearl remakes. I mean, I hope I can at least say that. Yeah, I think that the fact that what they support through ranked play and their events has no bearing of what the game can do and what the community will do on its own. But we still didn't see anything about multiplayer on Legends. What surprises me is that competitive has switched to remakes, though. So Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl I would have thought would be where it would switch to. No, probably not, because in this case, first of all, BD and SP are sort of like they were outsourced to another studio, and also they are more in the they are probably, or at least Nintendo views them a bit more in the Let's Go category of remakes, in the sense that it's a coming back to an older generation, which tries to sort of give a bit more of that experience. And so probably, and it comes to, I mean, it does not represent, and it's not meant to represent the most modern form of Pokemon, with all the new toys, and this was prior to Sword and Shield, the most complete roster possible. I mean, Sword and Shield post DLC is gonna. The fun thing, by the way, is that even if if Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl have only have all the Pokédex that was available until Diamond and Pearl, they would still have more Pokemon, slightly more Pokemon than Sword and Shield at launch, which kind of hilarious. And honestly, I think that the fact that they're not switching competitive, especially because it's also has to do with the fact that most likely the remakes are going back or not going forwards with the actual mechanics, and probably, and this makes me think that they might be in the Let's Go category as well, because they probably only have there's a non-zero possibility that BD and SP only have the regional Sinnoh Pokédex, that there is no national Pokédex, even if it's only up to Gen 4, unless probably they have the Platinum Sinnoh Pokédex. I'm not, because I did see I don't know, but I'm pretty sure was Houndoom for example, in the original Diamond and Pearl regional decks. Maybe Houndoom was one of the Pokemon that you had to put in a Game Boy Advance Houndour, of course. Maybe it was, but it was one of the Pokemon that you had to put in the GBA cartridge in the DS GBA slot in order to capture, and it probably required the national decks. I'm not even sure if BD and SP are gonna have the Sinnoh national decks, like the 4th gen national. Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. Honestly, the Arceus game feels like an evolution of the Let's Go idea to me. An unspeakable evolution of that, is, if that's the case. I believe Houndoom was transferable. Now that I think of it, I'm more and more... I think, it was either transferable or it was the thing I said. So it was encounterable in the wild as part of those Pokemon that required a GBA cartridge. I think it was either of those things. Maybe we can check. Maybe we can check right now. GBA cartridge. Let's see if. So I'm finishing the voice. GBA cartridge. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can find dual slot mode. Dongle method. Oh, okay. Changes the wild Pokemon that appear based on the game in the Game Boy Advance. Let's see how you seeing that. Okay. Yeah, and also these require the national dex. Mostly not in the Sinnoh Pokédex. Let's see. No, okay. Houndour was not one of those. Okay, so there are modifications to the national dex. Let's see, Houndour. Or maybe there was just How did you get... Oh my gosh. How did you get these guys in Diamond and Pearl? Transfer from GBA... Oh. It says in Diamond... Okay, you could get it in Platinum. Okay, so, yeah. I thought that might be the case. So we have the... At least, at the very least, we're gonna have the Platinum Sinnoh Dex. And of course Sylveon, which I think is the only... I'm blanking out right now, but if there are like evolutions of it was gettable in Pearl through Poké Radar. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so probably we are gonna have the bare minimum that I'm pretty sure we're gonna have is probably Platinum Sinnoh regional Dex. And any of the very few Gen 4 Pokemon that got a... I mean, not Gen 4. And any new form of evolution of a Pokemon present in that Dex. Right now, I'm blanking out on regional forms of Gen 4 Pokemon. But I think those might be obtainable like in the same way that Alola forms were obtainable in Let's Go. I'm very rusty on some basic Pokemon facts that just like a couple of years ago I would have had with a snap of my fingers. Let's check out, because right now I'm blanking out on whether or not Gen 4 Pokemon have any Gen 4 Pokemon as a regional form, and yeah, as I thought, they don't. So okay, probably. So as of now, the only Pokemon that was like even if this goes just what Gen 4 was, Pokedex fine, it'd be fine. They had a healthy meta back then, except for like Etron, lol. Okay, yeah. The point is, I think it's probably gonna be not even Gen 4 up to Diamond and Pearl, it's gonna be Sinnoh up to Platinum, most likely, with the only Pokemon that was the only new Pokemon, as in Pokemon that did not even exist before Diamond and Pearl, is gonna be Sylveon, which I do think we even already saw in one of the trailer, but I'm not sure of that. But yeah, or maybe they don't even have Sylveon. I'm not sure. If the fairy type is there, and I do think it. I mean, the fairy type was in Let's Go, right? Is the fairy type in Let's Go? Because if it is, it's definitely gonna be in. Let me check. It shows that I haven't played Let's Go either. Fairy type. Is the fairy type there? Yup, okay. Okay, it's in. It's in. So yeah, if the fairy type's there, then probably Sylveon is gonna be in there too. You're hoping for Platinum Battle Frontier, though they didn't give it to us with the 3rd gen remake, so I'm not expecting it, sadly. Yes, Fairy was in Let's Go. Yeah, you know, I'm not hoping right now, knowing them, I'm not hoping in the Battle Frontier. I mean, I would hope for it, but I'm not really hoping for it right now. What I am hoping is that they, at the very least, is that they don't do what they did with Oras, which is basically giving us a middle finger with the whole the Battle Frontier project as started like a troll job they pulled in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I really hope they don't do that, because I would hate that. And yeah, so I think right now I'm calling like Platinum Sinnoh Dex with Sylveon at most with Sylveon and the Fairy type, and this means probably Origin Giratina, which does not mean at all we're gonna have the Distortion Word confirmed, even though I think we might have it or partially have it in whatever this game's equivalent of the Delta episode is, if there is one. So yeah, and of course that includes Skyform Shaman as well. Website shows a skin tone selector. Okay, so yeah, that's the last thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna check the website together, and then I'm cutting it short and resting my voice for tonight because it's starting to. I kind of had to use my voice a lot at work, anyways, so I have to conserve it and focus on later. Okay, so let's check that. Let's check the website together. Let's see. Let's see if I immediately find the website. Okay. Let's see how it appears on the... Okay. Maybe I can reduce this a bit so we see more of it. Okay. Should be good. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, the new trailer. Have a blast. Oh. They didn't. Oh, this is for the pre-order. Leave Manaphy with the Pokemon Nursery. Okay, the usual thing. So the pre-order is okay, wow, Pokeball. Not really interested. So the Manaphy is the pre-order right now. Okay, this is for everyone that was hoping they were gonna do any sort of quest line or even nod to Pokemon Ranger. Or for everyone that was hoping that they might go back to do something interesting with events and mythical Pokemon. I don't want to sound like too much of a complainer, but typical. That's typical. Manaphy for pre-order only. At least for now. But yeah, pre-order Manaphy probably gonna be, yeah. At least they don't want you to have the Pokeball controller. Also, there's a very random Magmortar here. I don't know why. Let's go to features. That's an adventure for everyone. Okay, this is a cute illustration, and this is a cute Milotic statue. This is okay. This probably is not. I mean, this is not a complete map of the underground because the underground, of course, is presumably not going to have. Or was it? Did the underground have an actual complete map across all of it, or was it procedurally generated? Because I think it might have an actual unique map in this version of the game. The Pokemon hideaways. Okay, so probably they moved some of the Raider species there. The walls, some of the walls can be dug. The statues that influence the hideaways. Finally, I do love when Pokemon gives any chance to have adventures with other people in the overworld. I did hope that they went a bit more in the direction of what Gen 5 did on that front with the mission. I mean, that was very clunky and with a lot of probably unnecessary extra steps. Was a set map though. It had a map determined on where you entered and it was a set. Okay, loving it. Okay, good. Thank you. Loving how much they are expanding the underground. Yeah, me too. Oh, this illustration is great. This illustration is looks very cool. I do love the outfits as well. Yeah, the usual categories. As well as the effect of their capsule decorations, but you don't have anymore the... I would have loved if we had some costumes like in Gen 4 or 5. So the capsule now affect... I don't remember. Did the capsule affect contests in Gen 4? Because I don't think they did. Walk around your favorite Pokemon, okay. Once you progress in the game to a certain point. Interesting. The Union Room. Oh, we have a global version of that, of course. Of course, but that's good. Buy and change outfits. Where did you see the skin tone selection thing, by the way? Because I'm very... Maybe it's here in story. I really like the art style for this version of the map. Oh, okay, okay, that's good. Oh, this is good. Also, Blonde Dawn is weirdly interesting. I mean, looks good and very good and very weird at the same time. But yeah, that's cool. First partner Pokemon. Hi, Cynthia. That's pretty much the... I hope that they let you... clean the badges of dust once again. Okay, differences in the... Yup. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's go... Oh, that's a new expansion. Oh, let's go to Pokemon Legends website then. Let's go to Pokemon Legends. Yup, and see what that has to offer. Senior Contest was much more involved, so that's exciting. Yup. I don't think so. Yeah, okay, for the thing about capsules, story section. Yeah, thank you. Okay, we solved all of those issues. Yeah, it seems very pixelated even on the official website. Okay. Oh, this, by the way, links to Diamond and Pearl, but the other one... Okay, it's a bit different. I love the way the old school Pokeball looks, by the way. Jubilife Village. The characters, natural majesty of the region. People who come from various regions to study history. The team includes various corps, such as the survey corps. Also, those are 3 corps. Like, I mean, what? We have the... what is the... what is the name of the garrison in Attack on Titan? Security Corps, like the military police, the garrison, and the survey corps. Fantastic. The headquarters of the Galaxy team. Main character, Akari or Ray? I don't know what's the Japanese original name of Lucas, but this is very similar to Ikari, of course. Survey Corps member who's close to your age and has been with Survey Corps for... Oh, because probably the other is going to be an NPC. The appearance that you chose at the beginning of the game will determine whether Akari or Ray appears as your fellow team member. Yeah, of course. Professor Laventon, Commander Kamado, Miss I Have No Eyebrows. Ties to the world of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. While Pokemon Legends Arceus is set in a different age, it seems there are some connections. Oh, of course. This was the obvious connection I didn't make. This was the obvious connection I didn't make, and of course they are not telling about the other obvious connection, which instead I did make. That Crowlight. Seek, observe, will react in this phase. That's cool. By the way, that's lovable. Great idea and concept. This is something that I wanted as part of the main series for a while. Bastion Legion is confirmed by the Water Ghost. Love the steam that comes out of the old school balls. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the Pokemon section in a second. Yeah, Water Ghost. Yeah, it made sense. Arceus is like we didn't even see it in actual gameplay, and it's already on the page. So, Weird Deer, newly discovered Pokemon. I do hope that they don't spoil basically all of the unique roster before the game comes out, because they have developed a habit of doing that, and I don't really like that. Pokemon that's close with people and that's make their lives possible. So basically, an exception to the rule that they set up. Also, I don't know why this one in particular should become extinct with time, because Stantler is still in Sinnoh, if I remember correctly. Pokemon has been treasured since long ago by the people of the region. For one, it is indispensable. Also, it has strong Lord of the Mountain vibes from what's his name, from Breath of the Wild. Another psychic one. There's a lot of psychic going around. So 3 out of 4 of the new Pokemon or Pokemon forms, no, 2 out of 4, sorry, are psychic. For big fish Pokemon. You will look very cool, by the way. And also you are of the wishy-washy, you basically, conceptually, you are a cross between wishy-washy and the Dragapult line, as in ghosts of dead aquatic Pokemon and a school of fish forming a big mean demon fish. Tremendous unflagging physical ability. The moment this Pokemon senses animosity, it will become enraged and attack relentlessly. Oh my gosh. This Pokemon gains power from the souls possessing it. Uh, this is... How did... I mean, E for everyone. A salmon possessed by that salmon. Oh my gosh. I mean, I like you and don't like you at once, and I am afraid and curious of what Arcanine turns in. Oh, you're Fire Rock! It's almost 10 feet long. Holy. Oh, this is Fire Rock. It's basically... What is this? What is this? A cross with Lycanroc? Sakumainu? Okay. Oh. So those sort of lion statues on the side of Shinto temples, like lion-like statues. Okay, it's Sakumainu. So this means that Isui and Arcanine might look something very cool, and I hope it does. Fire Rock. Interesting type, like 2 4-time weaknesses. Yup. See what I really am. I do like the shade of orange though. I'm super curious and super scared of Isui and Arcanine, because Arcanine, as said before, is my favorite fire type. Isui and Braviary, Psychic Flying. So you're like, you drank whatever drug Galarian Articuno was taking. Rufflet evolve and becomes, I don't know why they have psychic powers. I mean, apparently they can enter a trance. Apparently it can because it can. Okay. Okay, let's close this on Basque Legion, because, I mean, look at him. Look at him. Arcanine will take that more lion dog look of a foo dog. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope. Let's see if it does, and let's hope it does it well, because I want Arcanine to stay cool. And I would love if they do a mix of like hard and soft parts. If they go harder on that, on the contrast between horns and like other hard places, and a lot of soft fur that gives him sort of a like noble, dignified aura. That's gonna be interesting to see. That's gonna be interesting to see. And also, this kind of lends more credibility to the. I mean, I don't think it really does, but it would be interesting if it lent more credibility to the ideas that the starters might evolve differently in this game. A red stripe Basque Legion, you wonder if there is a blue stripe one too. That's an interesting question. That's an interesting question, and I want to see that. I mean, I see no reason why there shouldn't be one, and I'm curious to find out. But I'm really getting tired of speaking right now, and I want to conserve the most voice possible for what we're gonna do. Maybe they evolve into two different things. That's another interesting possibility. But if Red Stripe is powered by the dead, like what is Blue Stripe instead powered by, I don't know, the mating season that happens when they reach the also, by the way, it's interesting because this happens in a region in which Ursaring is a thing, while I don't think the Basculin in Sinnoh had that. I mean, there was Beartic, but I don't know if. I mean, Polar Bear doesn't go as much after Salmon as Grizzly do. So I wonder if Ursaring is at fault for the existence of the fish demon. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens with that. Or maybe there is just yeah, blue and red Basculegion. Basculegion Breve is 5th Gen 2, which is interesting. Yeah, right. Two of them are Gen 5. Gen 4 is like the generation with less. I mean, when it came out, it was the generation with more new forms for old Pokemon, and right now is the generation from which the less amount of new form. I think it's probably 0. I don't think it's. I mean, the 0 for Gen regional variants, and as for Mega Evolution, 4 Gen Megas. Are there. Oh, Garchomp, of course, Garchomp. It would have been very shameful if I didn't think of Garchomp before making it to this page. But of course, Garchomp and Lucario and the Bombasno. 3. 3 and Lopunny and Gardevoir. Okay, 5. Okay, yeah. Definitely, though, one of the generation with least form. It had new Evos for other Pokemon. Yeah, of course I know. That's what I mentioned at the beginning. New Evos and even a couple of a bunch of baby Pokemon. So okay, I'm getting out of voice, so I'm cutting it short. It was definitely fun. There was definitely reason for hype. I don't know why I'm hyper fixating on Basculegion, but the fact that this guy exists is hilarious. And yeah, we'll see everyone else, and especially you, Scorn, later tonight for me, and this afternoon for you, in a test. Yeah, because it's Metal AF, definitely. It's Metal AF, and I love that fact. Also, yeah, it keeps reminding me of Dragapult because it also has the ghostly fading tail stuff to it. Okay, so tonight what we're gonna do instead is in the tabletop RPG realm, because I'm proud to announce, as I've said on Twitter previously, that I'm working on a Monster Hunter style tabletop RPG games, and tonight me and Scorn are doing one mock hunt to test out the combat system, to just have a little fight in which Scorn's character will try to hunt a wild monster, and we'll talk together about the system, what I want to do with it. We'll see how that works, and what we all think of that, and we're gonna hopefully have some monster hunting fun and some interesting conversation, because I mean, I think I think it's gonna be fun. I'm very invested in this particular project, and Scorn's a cool guy, so yeah, we're gonna have some fun later in the day with some more monsters and with some more monster hunting. So that said, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna cut short my very long outros. I'm excited for it as well. See you later today. Bye bye. Praise Basculegion. This is Fabrizio signing out. Hi everyone. Love every one of you. Bye. Stream is out. Adios.